If you're wondering why I don't get really onto all of my editing and I haven't done it in the last 2 videos, the reason being is because I just didn't have a lot of time and I've been busy with work lately. I haven't had enough time to really set up my computer, edit the videos, put in the title slides and everything. And that's okay, because I'm going to get back to doing it ASAP, and I do promise that. I'm here to record my preview for the Everton game, a game which West Ham really has got to win. If we do lose to Everton, 2 questions will be raised. 1, are we going in the correct direction? And 2, is this how we should be playing for the course of the season? Because I don't think that a lot will put much confidence in our fans' belief that Moyes, or even some of the players, can do this for the rest of the season. We get a win against Everton, we needn't worry. But this is an Everton side that is struggling this season. It's had issues on and off the field. And it's a team we've always been a bit like that with through the course of seasons gone. Everton's had to deal with the death of owner Bill Kenwright. He passed away a few days ago at the age of 78 following a long illness. Tributes have flooded into Kenwright, including from Wayne Rooney, and I'm sure that David Moyes will pay respects to a man whom he called boss for several years. Mashiri has been an issue for the Everton fans for quite a long time. I'm not sure what's happening with the sale of the club. Is it going to be sold to actually someone reliable? But the club does not deserve to be owned the way it does, nor treated the way it does by any higher power. Because Everton's a fantastic football club with fantastic fans and a lot of history. And the fans have been put through the mud. The last few seasons, they've survived by the skin of the teeth. Last season, Everton survived thanks to a 1-0 win over Bournemouth on the last day of the season. Baz from Toffee TV said that the result was just pure relief. The celebrations were not happy ones, they were relief. Because Everton was actually having the right to play in the league once again. In the top flight. It's just another season of struggle as such. Or even Sean Dyche has come in. And he might be a little bit more, I suppose, favourable than other past managers they've had. But still, things have been difficult. Losing to Luton was a particular sticking point. Form has not been good enough at times. They signed in some players. They got Ashley Young in for experience. They got Beto in as a striker. And Calvert-Lewin. They're trying to get him back to full fitness as well. Before I talk about players that wants to watch, Jordan Pickford I think is a fantastic goalkeeper and he's a solid last line of defence for them. I think Abdoulaye Doucouré is that box-to-box threat that West Ham needs to look out for. Calvert-Lewin can cause some problems to our defenders if they're not switched on enough. I feel that Don Juma's a very good player as well. Jack Harrison can be a good player too, on his day. And Everton does have little moments of brilliance, but a clean-out still going to be needed next summer, with contracts expiring and some pieces of dead wood in the team. But I won't go into that too much. As for a player who played for both, Enner Valencia did. Played for West Ham, then joined Everton on loan during the 2016-17 season. He then moved to Mexico, back to a country where he used to play. Then he moved to Istanbul to play for Fenerbahce, and I believe he now currently plays in Brazil for Grêmio. Is it Grêmio? It's a club in Brazil. I know that for sure. The score prediction, I'm going to say West Ham to nick this 1-0, and we're not going to make it easy for ourselves at all. Changes won't even be made to the team out of will. They're going to be made because they have to be made due to other factors. Let's talk about suspension. Emerson's not going to be playing because he's suspended. He picked up a yellow card in the Villa game. He won't be allowed to play. So we're going to put Kerr there. That's my thought process. Or Johnson. Or even is Cresswell fit? I don't even know. Mavropanos will have to get in the team if Agard starts and has a stinker. Kudus needs a lot more game time. It shouldn't be on the bench for us. But then again, we've got a case to drop a midfielder. Souček hasn't been good. really. He's been a bit so-so. Well, Prowse has been so-so. Ben Rama's not there. And Fornals isn't it. And I'll be glad to see him gone now. So, yeah. I think make way for someone else and cement yourself in the team is how it's going to be for in the case of Kudus and Mavropanos. We get the win, I'll be happy. We get the loss, then questions need to be asked yet again. We were at that same point last season when we lost to Everton 1-0. Questions had to be asked. And they may have to come up again should 3 points not be obtained.